welcome to Dev Domain. In today's video, we are going to learn about the try block. So let's start. So the code that might throw an exception is enclosed by the try block and it must be used within the method. So the code that might give an error suspecting statement, or let's say the risky code, so we enclose that code into the try block. It is used within the method. So the remainder of the block code will not be executed if an exception occurs at a specific statement in the try block. If an exception occurs at a particular statement in the try block, the rest of the code will not be executed. So therefore, it is advised not to keep the code in the try block because doing so will not result in an exception. So it is recommended that not to keep the code in the try block that will not be throw an exception. Okay, so here we will understand what is the catch block. So by declaring the kind of exception within the parameters, the catch block is used to deal with an exception. So the catch block is used to handle the exception by declaring the type of exception within the parameter. So next is the declared exception must be the parent class, that is the exception, or the generated exception type. So suppose we have run the code and we get an exception as null pointer exception. So in that parameter we can give the null pointer exception as well, but if we give the parent class, that is the exception, so it can also handle the exception that we have get in the console, because the exception class is the parent class of all exceptions and it can handle any kind of error. Next is, however, declaring the generated type of exception is the best course of action. Only after the try block can the catch block will used. So whatever the exception that we have get in the console, it is best to declare in the parameter, and we can make the catch block after the try block. We cannot use only catch block independently. So first we have to use the try block, then after that we have to use the catch block. Next is, a single try block can be used with multiple catch blocks. So if we create a single try block, with that try block we can use multiple catch blocks. Let's see the syntax of the try and catch block. So first we write try, the keyword, and then we give the curly braces, and here we write the error suspecting code or the risky code. Okay, so I've written that the code that might throw an exception. So we write the code in the try block. Then after that we write catch keyword, and in parameters we write the exception class name. The exception can be of many types, such as arithmetic exception, IO exception, that is input output exception, then null pointer exception, then array index out of bound exception. It can be any type of exception. Then we have to give the reference name, and after that in bracket we have to give the user friendly message. If there is an exception in the try block, then from the catch block we can give the user friendly messages to the user. So let's see the practical on it. So I will click on package explorer, and then I will right click on package, then new, and I will create a class, and here I will give the package name as com dot try catch. and here I will give the name as let's say demo. So I've created a class as demo, and so here we will create a main method. Here we will declare an variable. So let's say int a is equal to 50 and another variable int b is equal to 0, and we'll create another variable int c is equal to a divided by b, and now we'll simply print this c variable. Now let's run the code and see what will be the output. So as you can see, the error that we have get is arithmetic exception divide by 0. Now to handle this exception, we have to use the try and catch block. So we have to write try and then bracket, and here we have to write catch. Okay, and in parameters we have to give the name as exception e. The reference name is e. So exception is the parent class and e is the reference name. Instead of it, we can also write the arithmetic exception as well. So you can write both of it. We have to write the error suspecting message. So as you can see in this, there is an error coming. Okay, in the arithmetic operation there is an error. So put that code into the try block. So I will simply initialize C here, and here I will give C is equal to C divided by B, and simply I will print C here. And in catch block we have to give the user friendly messages. So here we will simply print can't divide by 0. So we can give such messages. Now let's see what will be the output. So as you can see, the output that we have get is can't divide by 0. So I have get an error in the try block. If there is an error in the try block, then catch block will be executed. Now let's see, there is no error in the try block. Will catch block executes? Let's see. So I will update the variable b as 50. Okay, and now let's see what will be the output. Now let's run the code again. As you can see, the output that I have get is 1. That is 50 divided by 50, that is 1. And you can notice that the catch block has not been executed. So we can conclude that if there is no error in the try block, then catch block will not be executed. And if there is an error in the try block, then catch block will execute it. So this is all about the try and catch block. So thank you for watching this video.